first video of the year. So Happy New Year and Happy New Decade, because yes, we are now in 2020, which is great. So now let's do like we usually do when we start a new year. Let's talk about resolutions. And I'm going to share with you my resolution for this year to come, which is failing. Yep, you heard me. Failure is my year resolution. Now that might sound very weird, but let me tell you that failure is not a negative thing. And the problem is that people will see failure as something negative that will lead them to quit. One of the most popular resolutions of all time is to get in shape. A lot of people will sign up to the gym on January 1st to get in shape and to lose weight. And then a couple of weeks after, they will quit. Reason is very simple. They see failure as something negative and that will lead them up to quitting. So the person goes to the gym, starts to work out and works pretty hard. And it gets harder and harder. And he doesn't get the results that he wished for. So he gets discouraged and that translates into failure. And when you fail, you always feel like you're wasting time. So you just quit because it doesn't go fast enough. But if we realize that failure is part of success, that failure leads to be successful, that failure actually will bring the better version of yourself. So you need to fail to achieve your goals. You need to fail to be successful. Like the majority of successful people that we all know, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all those guys ended up very successful, but they had to go through a lot of major failures in their lives before succeeding. They actually failed more than they won, but when they did win, they succeeded like crazy. I don't know if you remember when you first wanted to ride your bike, at a young age. You were a kid, you were looking forward to ride your first bike, and you had that end goal in mind, riding your bike. But you had to go through a lot of failures before being able to have control over the bicycle. You had to fall down, hurt yourself several times before being able to handle the bike. But you ended up succeeding. That's the same thing in life. And that's the same thing in music production also. You want to write good songs, you need to write bad songs. You need to fail writing songs. You want to be a better mixer, you need to produce bad mixes. This is part of the process. Failure is the process to success. You need to see failure as something positive. You need to see failure as something that will lead you to a better version of yourself. Let's talk about Thomas Edison. You probably heard that story before, but I'm still going to tell it. He was once asked by a reporter how he felt about failing 1,000 times. He responded, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. I just found 1,000 ways that doesn't work." So seeing failure as ways that does not work is a game changer for me. So this is the way I see it. I go in the studio, I write a song. I wish I'm going to write the best song ever. And then a couple of hours after, I realized that this song kind of sucked. That actually happened to me 2 weeks ago. But the way I see it now is I embrace that. I embrace that failure. Because for me, it's the process of ending up writing a good song. It points me out to all the different areas that needs to be worked on. That is what failure does. It points you out to the area that you need to work on to get better and to end up succeeding. I remember when I started my YouTube channel years ago with my first video, producing that first video, I had like the end result in mind. I thought I was going to be very comfortable in front of the camera, but that didn't happen. Yeah, my first video on YouTube kind of sucked. It was a fail. First, I want to talk to you about, I still released it, but it was still a fail. But I kept going. I never quit. Week after week, I released a video, and that led me to where I am right now. But I had to go through all those failures before achieving what I wanted to achieve. And now I'm still not 100% satisfied with what I'm doing, but at least I'm way closer to my end goal than I was when I first started. But I had to go through all those failures to get better and to get to where I am right now. So this is the way I think we should, as artists, to see failure. We need to see failure as the tool to get better and as a tool to succeed. So this way we don't have the feeling that we're wasting time every time we're in the studio writing some stuff and it doesn't work out. You know, this is part of the process to get better. So this is what I want you to do for the year to come. I want you to fail. It doesn't matter if you don't end up being the best producer, musician, or mixer. It's not about being the best, but it's all about what you learn along the way. It's about getting better at what you do. It's all about the process. The journey is long and hard and filled with failures, and that's why a lot of people quit and give up. But if you fail, that means that you are trying. That means that you're going somewhere, that you're getting better at what you do. And in my book, this is what success is all about. So as musicians and producers, don't be afraid to produce bad music, write bad songs, and make bad mixes, because it's all part of the journey. It's all about the process, and it's all about getting better. So that's why failure is my New Year resolution. Comment below, share, like, and subscribe if you're new here on the channel. Until next time, take care and see you.